Today we're going to show you how to do the clear lens mod. You've probably seen that I always go on my posts on Instagram and Facebook about the clear lens mod. We're going to show you what the clear lenses are, what they do, how they're going to benefit you, and how to fit them into your projectors. To start with, we're going to show you an OEM lens versus the clear lens. The clear lens on the right, OEM on the left. If you look closely, you'll see that the clear lens on the right hand side is a lot clearer. You can see that the markings behind on our small wall, you can see that they're perfectly clear. What this is going to do for your headlight beam is de-restrict it. You will gain up to 30% more output just by fitting this lens. We're now going to show you how to do it, what tools you need, and how easy it's going to be. Right, so the tools we need to do this swap are a T20 Torx, a T15 Torx, a long nose pair of pliers, a flathead screwdriver, and possibly a Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to show you the clear lens mod and how to tackle it. The projector we've chosen to use today is the E46 projector, mainly known for being in E46s, B7 Audis, the newer Audis, A4s, A5, B8s, B8.5s. It's a fairly good projector. Out the box, with a clear lens mod, it's going to be even better. First of all, we need to start out by undoing the 4 Torx screws. Right, now we've removed the 4 screws, all we have to do is just separate the lens holder and the shield and the reflector bowl, and we'll be left with 3 pieces. The first part of the clear lens mod is to grab the long nose pliers, and what you want to do is you're going to have 5 clips here. They hold the retaining ring in to hold the lens in place. All you have to do is pinch the bottom and bring it straight there. Next bit is to grab the clear lenses. So the lenses for the E46 projectors are the zkw-r's with the little cutout notch. These are actually the generation 1 lenses, so they are slightly bigger than the original lenses, just by about a millimetre. So what you want to do is you want to grab the lens holder, you want to put the lens in. You will see that the lens doesn't sit flush to the front of the aperture. That's fine, that's not a problem. Just try and get it even all the way round. If you look inside, you will see from where the markings are. You can even look to the side and just see where the lens is placed. If you need to make some adjustments, just move it around a bit and they will sit in there nicely. The importance of getting that to sit flush is so the focal point's correct. The projectors will not tune up or focus if the focal point is out. So you need to try and get them in there as close and evenly as possible. And then just there, I'll put the retaining ring in. You just want to push that down evenly with your fingers and get your flathead screwdriver, and you want to just literally put that in, twist it just to start locking the retaining ring down. You want to do that evenly all the way round and lock them down in opposites rather than going round in a circle, and they will then sit in there nicely and your lens will be sat in place. If you feel that you've moved the lenses, again you can just loosen up 2 of the rings with your fingers, move it around, push it round, and that will get in there. You just need to make sure it's sitting as close and as flush possible all the way round to make sure you're going to hit the right spot. Right, next part of the mod for this clear lens mod is the shield. It's really important to mod this. A lot of the shields have a secondary shield. What the secondary shield does is it softens cutoff, makes it easier on the eye when you are driving. What we want to do is we want to either remove that or bend the shield down slightly just so it's out the way of the first shield. Now there's a few different variants of this. On the rear you'll see that this one has a hole. If we get another shield, on the rear you see it has no hole. If it doesn't have a hole, you can actually remove the first shield altogether. If it does have a hole like this one, you can just bend the front of it down. We're going to show you that now. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to get your long nose pair of pliers, and you just want to bend it forward just like that. Don't need too much of a bend, just enough just to get it out the way. And what you want to do is you want to do that all the way across the shield, so it is out the way. You need to do this carefully without applying any pressure to the rear shield. This is the shield where we can completely remove. What you need to do is you need to be extra careful. We need your flathead screwdriver. What you want to do is you want to put it into the shield all the way to the bottom, and you just want to sit and prise it away. You'll feel that one clip will fall off, and then you just want to get your hand, bend it back and forward, and that secondary shield then comes off. So that's two ways to do it. Normally on newer cars is where you're going to be able to remove the shield. A lot of the older cars like the BMW E46, the B7RS4s, B7A4s are where you're going to get the hole, so you just want to be either bending that forward. You can also use a Dremel if you have access to one, just to trim the top of the secondary shield away. Right, so now we're just going to start to reassemble the projector, just to make sure that it's all going back together. Firstly, we need to slide the shield on. There are guide holes for this, so you can't go wrong putting it back together. And we're going to get the lens. I would say to give the lens a good clean down before you put this back together. Just, it is a bit harder to get your cloth in there. We like to use a soft plush microfiber towel. We'll get our T20 Torx, and we'll start to screw these screws back in. The final job is to tune the projector to make sure that we're going to get the nice sharp clarity on the cutoff, the colourful beam pattern off there. What we first need to do is we need to get the tools that we need for it. So first of all, we're going to need the T15 Torx. The reason we need this is to back the shield up. The closer the bulb is to the shield, the sharper, the more focused beam we will get. You also need a way to power up the bulb. Now, you can put this back into your headlight, power it all up without the lens on, but you will need access to this screw. It is accessible from the rear, but you will need a lot of manoeuvrability. We do it, we have a power pack and a spare old ballast that we power up the bulb with. You do have to be careful with this because you can cause serious injury. Right, so for tuning the cutoff, what you want to do is, firstly you need to find the screw that's on the shield. Every E46 projector will have one. You want to put your Torx screwdriver in there, and what you want to do is you want to back the screw away, bringing the shield further to the bulb. And once that's fully backed out, you want to take a look at your cutoff. If it's not sharp or not the desired effect you want, what you then need to do is you need to get your two fingers just on the end, just push the shield back a bit, just so it starts to bend slightly. And then what you will see is a sharp, nice, colourful cut off. And then you use the screw again, you can put it back forward, carefully looking at the cut off. You will see that it will start to sharpen up and get bluer and give you that perfect cut off like a lot of the newer cars have. Hope you've enjoyed that video that we've just done. As you can see from the test, the pictures, you can actually tune this projector up to a pretty good level without having to then spend money on a new projector. I hope the video has been useful and interesting, and I hope the guide does work for you. Any questions, you can get in touch with our sales team via email, our social media feeds, EM Tuning, Facebook, and we hope to bring you some more videos soon.